Good morning, all of you. Myself, Assistant Professor Kirti Chandraul at Department of Civil Engineering, Oriental College of Technology. Today, I am presenting a topic: types of sewer pipe. What is sewer pipe actually? When we collect and pass the sewage to the treatment plant, that conveyance is called as the collection and transportation is called as sewer pipe. The way of transporting. So where all we use and how to collect, what are the types, we are going to discuss in this video. Collection of sewage. A system of sewer pipes, or we can say sewers, collect sewage and take it for treatment or disposal. This system is called as sewer. Just now we discussed the collection and going to the treatment plant is called transportation, is called sewers, where a main sewage system has not been provided. Sewers, Sewage may be collected from home by pipe into septic tank, where it may be treated, or collected in the vehicle and taken for the treatment plant. Where we cannot provide the sewer lines, there we give the septic tanks below the house. From that tank, we will be providing a pipeline which will be collected from home to home. Next is sewerage system. Sewerage system, it is nothing but a networking of pipe. Network of pipe, pumps and force mains for the collection of wastewater or sewage from a community. Modern sewage system falls under two categories, that is domestic and industrial sewer and storm sewer. It means we are providing the different kinds of sewer pipes, that is for domestic sewer lines, industrial sewer lines and storm sewer lines. Storm is nothing but rainwater sewer line. Sometimes a combined pipe provides only one network of piping. Sometimes we can provide, when we are having a huge quantity of the sewage, that can be provided in the combined system, where we can use industrial, domestic as well as the rainwater in the same pipeline. That pipeline is called as combined sewer line. The preferred system, however, provided one network of sewers for domestic and industrial waste, which is generally treated before discharge, and a separate network for storm runoff. A separate network for the rainwater will be given, which may be diverted to temporary detention basin or piped directly to a point of disposal in a river stream. It means when we are having three types of pipe that are provided separately, that is domestic, industrial and storm. The domestic and industrial pipeline will go straight away to the treatment plant, but the storm water, that is called runoff rainwater, which will go directly to the stream or river. Sewerage system types. According to the infrastructure, collection, treating and disposal, there are three types of sewerage system: separate system, partially separated system and combined. What are these? Let us see first separate sewerage system. Just now we read about storm sewage, industrial and domestic. Now how we are going to use it in terms of type: separate, partially separate and combined. In this system, the sanitary sewage and storm water are carried separately in two sets of sewers. Here the storm as well as sewage are separately carried to the paths. The sewage is conveyed to the wastewater treatment plant and the storm water is discharged into the river without treatment. The separated system is suitable when the separate outlet from storm water is available and the topographical is such that the storm water can be disposed in a natural drains. Here in this picture we can see we are having two pipes. First pipe is this one, that is called a storm sewer line. This blue pipe is the storm water sewer. It means this is runoff pipeline which is connected by, in the road in the corner, the drain or runoff. Due to the camber, the rainfall will fall in this and it will come in the storm sewer line. The yellow color one is sanitary sewer line. Here the discharge from the house this household waste discharge come to the yellow sewer line, which is sanitary sewer line. Also in the drain sewer line, it will come from here. The drainage of the rainfall from the roof will also join in this blue storm water sewer line. These sewer lines are constructed below the road. These sewer lines are directly, this yellow color sanitary sewer line directly go to the treatment plant, and this blue color sewer line, which is storm water sewer line, it will be disposed of in the stream or in the river. This is separate sewer line. What are the advantages of separate system? The load on treatment plant is less, as only sewage is carried to the plant. The load on the particular pipeline will be less. Treatment plant is less. So we cannot send the storm water also to the treatment plant. Only sewage pipeline is transported. A size of sewer is small, thus economical. When pumping is required, the system proves to be economical. Neutral, storm water is not unnecessarily polluted by the sewage. These are the advantages. Then what are the disadvantages of separate system? Cleaning of sewer is difficult due to their small size. The self-cleaning velocity is not easily obtained because of its small dia. The storm sewer come in operation in rainy season only, because the storm means rainwater pipeline. It is usable only 2 or 3 months in a year. They may be choked in dry season by garbage. Maintenance cost is high, because when we are going for the maintenance, we have to go for 2 pipeline maintenance. Sewers are provided below storm sewer, which causes greater depth and pumping and wastewater treatment plant. These are the disadvantages of separate sewer system. Separate means where we provide separately the storm water and sewage waste. Next is partially separated sewerage system. Partially separated means here sometimes we provide the storm water also to flow with sewer line. This system is comprised between separate and combined system, taking the advantage of both systems. In this system, the sewage and storm water of building are carried by one set of sewer pipe, while the storm water from road, street, pavement, etc. are carried by other system of sewer, usually open drains. Means from the house, when we get sewage, we get from the house, as well as the drain. When the rain comes, that drain water also we get from the roof. That both water is flown by the single sewer line, and from the road, from the streets, from the path, the another sewer line will be provided, which will be smaller in dia and less maintenance will be required, because that will be usable only 2 months in a year when rain comes. In this picture we can see this is partially separated, because here this pipeline is provided from the house. Here also from the roof this pipeline is provided, and this pole surface joining is another pipe. Here you are having another pipe, and here you are having from the house you are having foul water sewer, and this is surface water sewer in the down. These are 2 pipelines. Foul water sewer will be running throughout the year, and surface water drain will be running for the 2 or 3 months in a year. That is partially separated system. What are the advantage of partially separated sewer system? It combines the good features of both systems. The silting is avoided due to entry of storm water. The storm water from house is easily disposed of. The sewer are reasonable in size. Means when we don't need to provide 2 pipes for the different and increasing the cost. Here from the house the storm water which comes will be easily disposed of, and the silting will be avoided. Then what are the disadvantages? A very small fraction of bad feature of combined sewer are there in partially separated feature. A small bad effect will be there in the partially separated as combined system. Then next is combined sewerage system. In this system, the sewage and storm water are carried combined in only one set of sewers. Here, the sewage as well as the storm water will be combined in one pipeline and thrown to the water treatment plant for its disposal and treatment. You can see here in this picture, this is a house where you are having roof drainage from the rainwater. This also goes in the same pipeline, and this is the disposal of sewage from the water closet. This also come in this same pipeline. The storm water from the pavement, from the roads, also from the side of the road also come in this, and this directly goes to the treatment plant. That is called combined sewerage system. When we are going for the separate sewerage system, there are various types of shapes for the sewage pipes, but mainly we use two shapes, that are circular and oval shape. When we are going for the separate pipeline, that time we use circular shapes. You would have seen while the construction is going on, the pipeline below the ground for the sewage will be of circular shape, or else in the oval. When we are providing the combined sewerage system, that time it used to be oval in shape. Here you can see this is combined system. Here these are houses from where you are getting blue means rainwater as well as sewer. From this house also rainwater and sewer. From the here also rainwater and sewer, and this all combines in a single pipe, that is called combined sanitary waste and storm water. Here there is a weir wall. You can see here there is a weir wall which will not allow the dust particle, the settled particle, to go to the treatment plant combined, and it will go directly to the top part, which is totally of dust, will go directly to the treatment plant. What are the advantage of combined sewer system? Easy cleaning, because of large tire. It has a large tire, that's why it will be easily cleaned by entering into manholes. It will be easily cleaned. Reasonable maintenance cost. Here should not go to the maintenance of two pipelines. Here a single maintenance in a single pipe will be done, thus the maintenance cost reduces. Strength of sewage is reduced due to dilution of sewage by storm water. The strength, when the sewage is going to the treatment plant, it is mainly in a semi solid nature, but when the storm water will dilute with the sewage, it will become a little more watery, so the disposal of sewage will be easily done. This system requires only one set of sewer, making it economical. Same way, we need only one set of sewer pipe. Few disadvantages: in storm season, sewer may overflow because storm pipe is also connected in that. When it becomes heavy rain, that time the main amount of storm water will run through the pipeline, so it may start overflowing, and the sewer may damage, causing serious health risk, because of overflowing, some leakage may be there, and whole the water will go through the leakage. It will be a dirty water. The combined sewer gets silted and becomes foul in dry days. Load on treatment plant is more because the storm water also carried there. The load in the treatment plant will exceed, because in the heavy rainy seasons we get so much of storm water too. The storm water gets polluted unnecessarily. Yeah, because when we are going for the separate sewer system, there only sewage from the house goes to the treatment plant, and the storm water directly goes to the river. But here both are combined together, means the rainwater will also get polluted. The system becomes uneconomical when pumping is needed. These were the advantage and disadvantage of all the systems, that is separate, partially combined and combined system. What are the components used here? Components of wastewater flow. The first one is domestic wastewater. Domestic means which is coming out of houses, residentials. It includes wastewater from residential, commercial and small industry and public facility. Next is industrial wastewater. What is industrial wastewater? Here, in which industrial waste are predominated. From the big industries, the wastage comes. Infiltration water, water that enters to the sewer through the leakage joint, cracks or breaks or porous wall. Rainwater, just now we saw storm water, runoff resulting from rainfall. These all waters passes through the sewer line to the treatment plant and storm water to the river or stream. So this was all about sewer pipeline. I hope you have understood the session regarding separate pipeline, partially separated and combined, and its advantage and disadvantage. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Thank you for joining me.